Be advised that the views and opinions of the hosts and guests do not reflect those of the station.
Good morning, Philippines. You are watching the Business Portal, your gateway to business trends and opportunities, coming to you live on Channel 8 via Destiny Cable and Channel 213 on Sky Cable, and Channel 1 via GSAT. Good morning. I am your host, Rowena Suarez, and you can call me Ro for short. Our segment, Investment Academy, talks about the different ways to increase investment capacity, financial literacy, and awareness. Investment Academy will show Filipinos not only how to make money, but also how to create wealth. Let's start our show with our Just Ask Crow portion. With cell phone ending 2153, can the estate be given to the heirs if the body is not found? Definitely it will, but it will take some time because there will be a lot of investigations to be done. I think it's about, let me confirm with our guest later if she knows this, about 7 years, I think, if the body is not found, then the proceeds will be given to the beneficiary. And from email, what will happen if the sole beneficiary is a minor and the insured has passed? Will the proceeds be given? Definitely, the proceeds will be given, but if the primary beneficiary is a minor, they will have to go through court, and then that is it's called the child custody court. That they have to go through that, and it takes a lot of investigation before the proceeds will be given. Another way to do that is wait until the child is 18, because he is already in the age of majority. And from Twitter, can a beneficiary be changed at any given time? Definitely yes, a beneficiary can be changed at any given time, because there are two kinds of beneficiary, the revocable and the irrevocable. If it's revocable, you can change it anytime. An irrevocable beneficiary, you can change it, but you need the signature of the irrevocable beneficiary. Okay? For questions, you may get in touch with us through 0917-862-7576. That's 0917-86-AskCrow. And you can email me at justaskcrow@gmail.com, and you can send me a message or follow me on Twitter, _AskCrow. You can also view the show on YouTube, Investment Academy by Rowena Suarez. Our guest for today is a certified public accountant, an international certified management accountant in Australia, and an entrepreneur. As a professor in a graduate school of business, she teaches MBA and economics, managerial accounting, tax accounting, entrepreneurial finance. Additionally, she is the chief executive of DM Competitive Asia Inc., an accounting and finance advisory firm. She also holds leadership seminars, trainings for students and professionals. She endeavors to help every professional to become successful, not only in business, but in their personal lives as well. So good morning. Good morning, Professor SUZAN Bigay.
Yeah, good morning. Yes, good morning.
And so thank you for being here with me today. In fact, so that just the viewers will know, she is my teacher when I studied the registered financial planner, and that's probably 4 years ago.
Yes.
And so again, maybe so that the audience will know a little bit about you. So education, professional background, briefly. So you've been wanting to be an accountant ever since you were young. You were really like good at numbers and all that?
No, it's just that during the time that we were studying, that's one of the famous courses that we have to take.
Okay.
So I decided to take it because I wanted to be one of the famous persons, you know.
Okay.
So I decided to take that.
You're very famous already.
That's the only reason. But then I realized when I started helping people come up with their businesses, knowing financial literacy, especially accounting, is very useful, especially as what you're advocating. Increase in increase in prosperity, wealth building, managing money, Distinct accounting and finance are very important.
Yes, yes, yes. I always say that it's actually, I'm not being materialistic here, it's just being practical because it's part of life. Money is part of life.
Yes,
Right?
yes,
When the
yes.
day you're born till the day you join your creator, even after, you still need money. So you
Yes.
have to take care of your money.
Yes, 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 very good.
Diba?
Yes, yes, yes. Besides, technically, we really need a decent income in order to survive decently. That's the idea. In order to survive decently, and also to help other people survive decently. So we need this kind of livelihood.
I see. Okay, and so you graduated accounting and moved on to,
Yeah.
you studied in Australia as well for CMA. And now you have this program you have a company called DM Competitive.
Yeah, we have this business consulting and tax accounting office, DM Competitive Asia. Why? Because when we started doing this, I realized there are several entrepreneurs who are fed up with their BIR concerns.
Oh, okay, like me.
So they have a lot of BIR concerns and they are scared. They are scared of if they're going to commit mistakes or they're going to be penalized. So we decided that, one, in order to help our country come up with different jobs, it is important that you lessen the burden of doing business by taking care of it, like in our part, like in the form of outsourcing. So what happens is that we try to come up with a system of helping entrepreneurs. No, actually we are handling the SMEs, small medium companies here and in Asia. We have clients in Singapore also. What do? We help them in their tax compliance, and we try to make sure that all of these are correct and properly complied with. Little amount. Why? Because in our studies also, in the Philippines, what can help our country get out of poverty? Entrepreneurship. And for us to value the people doing entrepreneurial activities, we have to help them. Otherwise, like what I learned with some of my clients, they decided, before they met us, they decided to close down their business. They're fed up with BIR extortion, so to speak. So then I was telling them, no, as long as we do what is right, and whenever we report the proper amount without cheating, BIR can help us really go with the growth. So that's the idea. That's why we decided to come up with these activities. And then I realized also that sometimes there are entrepreneurs, they are not good in numbers. They just want to do business.
No, basically, entrepreneurs are good in marketing.
They're good in marketing, they're good in business development,
They have
but
the business sense.
they have the business sense. But if you don't know the numbers, if you don't know what is the balance sheet, what is the income statement, what is the cash flow, the tendency, sometimes you make yourself open to cheating. Not only by your clients, but sad to say, sometimes our own employees. That's why, that's the time we started coming up with a training course for entrepreneurs, like giving them a, how do you call it, like equipping them how to run their business and then having a general knowledge when it comes to financial literacy. That's why we started, that's why we started having this, what you call, DM Compass.
Okay. Wait, question. Before we move on. When does a business owner or entrepreneur need an accountant? Eh kung maliit lang yung business nila, like a sari-sari store, do they need an accountant?
Yeah, okay. Now,
What volume of the business?
yes. My idea is this, like for example, before, if you are testing your market, whether your business will run or not, if you have a good products, I always tell them, don't register your business yet. So test the market maybe 1 year, 2 years, no? And then from there you will see, wow, I have market for my business. Then that's the time you register it, because there is no business that will really prosper unless you are duly recognized by the government and you have official receipt, you have vouchers, duly registered. Now, when is the right time to be registered? I was telling you, when there is market. Now, when it comes to sari-sari store, in the beginning, we have this idea that I'm just small, I'm just a sari-sari store, there's no need for me to be registered. But nowadays, our Bureau of Internal Revenue would like to professionalize, because you know there's a study made non-payment of taxes accordingly is really a big bleeding in our economy. Now, the source also of corruption is whenever establishment do not issue official receipts.
Okay.
It hurts not only the economy, but also the whole members of the economic environment, including the sari-sari store. So what makes it prosperous, our country and each individual in the economic or in the business community, everybody's registered properly. So including sari-sari store, no? Including sari-sari store. That's why you cannot say, they don't have to be registered. Now, your question is, when are they going to get an assistant? When are they going to get an assistance from an accountant? Okay. My take is this. In my experience, if you don't know really numbers, then you have to you have to outsource it. But outsource it in such a way that it's only very cheap, meaning something that you can afford. So there are things that you cannot do, then let these people do it for you and then pay a minimum amount. Those things that you can do, which is really voluminous and sometimes redundant, you don't make a CPA do that. Otherwise, they will charge you. Like what? Doing the books. You can do that. What the CPA can do for you is to make, is to make a correct computation of your taxes that has to be filed every so often. That one, yes, you pay. You know, I'll tell you.
What about, okay, now let's be a little modern. Like these people selling things in the internet.
Okay.
Ayan, kailangan ba nila ng kailangan ba nila kaagad ng accountant or mag-register ng business at ganyan?
Yes, okay. Now, technically, all those who are having an income are taxable.
Okay.
Technically,
yes,
technically. Now, as of now, there is no clear rules yet when it comes to business in e-marketing or e-commerce. No clear rules. Why? It's not easy really to find out how much you're earning in a particular. Now, but technically, if you are honest, then you have to issue a receipt and you have to file your taxes. Technically, even the one doing business in the internet. Because soon, different governments, like for example, Malaysian government, Thailand, Indonesian, they are doing business with us also. We're buying articles with them, or buying items from these people through internet. But this one has to be taxed by their own country. So the same with us. For example, I have some students selling used iPhones, and they're earning more. Are you going to tax them? It depends. No? If they will be caught, they have to be taxed. But since they're not registered, because there is no required receipt. So the idea there is the government has to provide mechanism how you can monitor this kind of businesses in the internet world.
Okay. So basically, for like small enterprise or startup enterprise like this, test the market for 2 years, and then, but you have to register your business first.
No,
not
when you
right
test
away.
the market, so this is like testing. You don't even know if you're going to have market or what. Don't register.
Okay.
The moment you see that, wow, I have demands. You know, I started my business. I have been testing the market for the past, actually, it's not really testing the market. I was not registered for past 5 years, I think. Until I got a big client, top 1,000 corporations in the Philippines. That's the time I decided, if I will not be registered, I will not be able to get this client. That's the time I started having my office, and then registered. And you know, the moment you are recognized and then you are already paying your taxes, I notice also that blessings after blessings after blessings will follow. Why? Because you are already legal. And people already start to trust you that, okay, if I have some complaints, I have some local governments that I can post my complaints against this particular establishment. Rather than when you are, you know,
just
underground. No?
Yeah.
Because when you are underground, you will never become big.
Oo, kasi you're pang hiding something.
Yes.
So I think, yeah, that makes sense, no? 2 years, test the market.
Then,
Test the market, see if you're going to go on and move on with the business.
in that particular product.
In that particular product or whatever service you're doing,
Yes,
right?
correct.
And then register and then
Yes.
start paying your taxes and all
Yes,
that.
yes,
Ah,
yes,
okay,
yes, yes,
all right.
yes.
And no matter what the volume is. But as long as your overhead will take care of paying
Correct.
all these
Correct.
expenses.
We have this class that we are giving in our DM Compass. We call it Entrepreneurship, Beginning and Expansion. In that beginning and expansion, we give them this class on financial feasibility. So I give them this matrix so that they can study. Is it the right time for me to be registered? Can my income and my budgeted overhead can afford to be registered? Can I pay taxes? Because sometimes we just jump into business just because we want to be in business. But you don't study the possibility of, can I cover my costs? Can I cover my variable and my fixed costs? Can I cover if ever I pay my VAT or my percentage tax? But if you have this testing, part of testing the market is you have your budget and you monitor it, and then that's the time say, okay, Eureka, I'm willing, I'm ready. Why? I can already put up my own business because I can fill my budget.
Usually, how much naman do you have to pay like an accounting firm or a CPA to do that?
Okay.
Just a ballpark figure.
Yeah.
For startups. Okay, I registered in my company.
Very good, very good. That's,
how much should they allot for that?
Okay. You know, in my office, since I was telling you, 1 year ago, we're only handling companies that are more or less in the SMEs. And our regular fee is more or less around 25,000 per client before. Now, when I started giving talks like this, and I've been receiving several queries from startups, from insurance agents, from doctors, they cannot afford our fee. But they are the most being cheated from the time that they start doing business. So, for 1 year, I asked my staff, my audit staff, and my accounting staff, and those people involved in my paralegal staff, I asked them, can we study a system that it will become automatic so that we can lower the cost and we can offer it at a low price for these people so that they can avail of our services, our expertise, we can help our country. At the same time, we teach people to be honest in dealing with BIR and with their business with less cost. Because the tendency, when you cheat BIR, because you want to save. But this time, when you give them the honest service, and then we would like them to also comply honestly with less expenses, how do we do that? Okay, we try to lower it. It's not yet in the pipeline, but we can start offering it. See, you're already asking me, but we have this. It's a secret. It's a secret. But now I'm going to tell you. But I would like to have this, like we call it, Econotax program. No, we're offering to this kind of people every month. They just have to pay 500 pesos.
Okay, and these are for professionals.
Yeah, self-employed. They just have to. We're going to open a website, and then they have to comply there. And then monthly 500, and then we will do all their tax compliance. But there are some assignments that they have to do.
Like books.
Like books, yes. But we will teach them how to do that. So that those things that they cannot really do, even how much they study, it's only CPAs who can do that. That's the time that we're going to do that. And that's the 500 every month. And for me, until they get used to it, and then they can say, okay, Ms. Bigay, we don't need your services because now we know. That's my idea. So that people will not be dependent on accountants, they will learn it on their own, and they can save on costs in doing business. Good idea, di ba?
Good idea.
Yes, of course.
That will really help. Well, there you go, folks. I think we found someone who will succeed Kim Henares.
No.
Anyway, so this is actually the core or the mission of your company.
Yes.
Teaching people how to do the things right when it comes to taxes and making their business big and the fundamentals of their business.
And financial literacy.
And financial literacy. So pareho tayo ng ating advocacy.
Financial literacy and more entrepreneurs to do business correctly from the start. Correctly from the start.
So when do you have these seminars or trainings or
programs? Yes. We have these regular programs. Well, they can go to our website. We have this website, dmcompass.com. Okay? We have this website, dmcompass.com.
Yung compass mo, K, di ba?
Okay, yes, that's the one. Very good. So we have that training, or what we call it business life education.
Business life education, okay.
And there, in our website, you will see all the programs involved in DMK, including this Mastering Financial Literacy and Giving Management courses.
Okay.
I will invite you also to attend that management courses because
sige.
it's a certified mini MBA courses.
Oh, okay. And this is held in your office. And this is the...
No, Shangri-La. Okay,
Ito,
that one, yes. These are some of the pictures that we had in our seminars.
These are your graduates?
These are our graduates, yes. These
Okay.
are some of our students, yes. Okay, look at that. You know, one thing also, it's nice when people learn and they get excited because, wow, now I know how to do my management computation, I know how to do my budget, I know how to do my debit-credit trial balance, you know. That's something that makes you fulfilled as a professor.
And, Professor, do you teach in schools?
Yes, I teach now in University of Asia and the Pacific. I teach entrepreneurial accounting, tax, finance, and then we have short courses in leadership in AIM.
And this, you teach in UAP and leadership in AIM. You still do RFP?
Yes, yes, I'm a regular professor in RFP.
I see. So, what is, so when do you have your trainings? It's all in your website?
Yes, all in our website, and we have our Facebook so that people can go there and get updated. Also in our Twitter, no? Yes.
You have your Twitter account. So what else, aside from the trainings and the seminars for the business life education, you still do your regular accounting profession?
Yeah. Because, you know, the main consultancy firm, this is DM Competitive Asia, we have several clients. Actually, from there that I learn what are the practices that should be given to entrepreneurs. And whatever we learn in practice, that's the time that we come up with the modules, with the syllabus, with the programs, and that's the one that we're teaching the people in DM Compass. Because in theories, there are many beautiful things in theories, but when it comes to practice,
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah,
It's
that's
totally
the one that I want to give feedback, to give warnings, to prepare Filipino entrepreneurs or businessmen or managers how things are done, especially handling people, handling reports, handling money. It's different when it comes to books and in practice. That's why I find having a consultancy firm and having a training company complement each other. Because whatever you learn in practice, that's the one that you reveal that's the one that you reveal in training, in seminar, in short courses.
So in the seminars, are you the one giving the courses in your training programs?
No, we have several lecturers and professors handling that, aside from me. But there are several that I handle because I really like teaching and coaching people.
Okay, so, well, we have to pause for a short break, and please join our discussion. You can text 0917-862-7576. You can send us a message in Twitter _JustAskHer, and justaskhero@gmail.com. We'll see you in a little bit.